Set the.
It had can't ignore them kind of things,
Mhm.
information.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just waiting for Robbie.
Should we do the other ones?
Yeah.
We should start.
I
Yeah,
I- That's right, you. No, I'm bad.
50 minutes.
That was one thing we got back the first.
Oh, you where's the first?
First one.
No, I know, but I was saying we could do the minutes.
She wants to read these.
And how about, can we do Robbie's?
There we go.
Minutes.
Because I can't, I mean, I can, but I can, but I'm
So
minutes.
is there a different estimate?
I'm looking back to the very first, the first set of documents we were sent. The application. It was called the,
Zoning package.
no, the very bottom one.
Karen, we're just waiting for one more member. We're wondering what
Okay,
we're
that-
doing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm multitasking.
Keep going. That,
Oh, yeah.
no. Yeah,
This is when they-
this, that chunk.
Hello, Robert.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the August 27th meeting of the Zoning Board of Review. I'm Kate Atwater Butcher, the chair. We have Jen Brady, our land use officer, zoning official. What are you, the zoning, I can never get it right. Zoning official. Karen Browning, our solicitor, and I'll let the rest of the board, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Jane.
Jane Cormier, our stenographer, and I'll let the rest of the board introduce themselves.
Yeah, Stephen Philippi.
Robert Closter.
Susan Bush.
Mark McGuire.
Corey Black.
Okay, we have only 3 public hearings this evening. We have no applications. The first hearing of the evening is the Demos Family Trust, Gregory and Desiree Demos trustees, Plat 3, Lot 108. Application for a variance under Section 306C for an addition to a single-family dwelling. They're asking for a continuance to September
September 24th.
to September 24th. I'm actually recused on this, but I can schedule it. I'll make a motion to schedule September 24th. Okay, all in favor? Aye. And then Mark, are you, who's chairing?
I think I'm just.
You are?
I am, yeah. Oh, let me take yours.
Okay. All right.
So we'll start off.
Should read it, go. I'll leave these over here. Mark those, Joe will mark everything.
All right, sounds good. All right, Joe, you're representing Mr. Russo? I guess, Joe, before we start off, we have the advisory from the Conservation Committee and the Planning Board, both were favorable.
And could we mark those applicants 1 and 2, please?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jen. Would you like us? Sure. Would you like us to mark the application too, Joe?
So Steve, Rob, Mark,
Mark.
and Corey, just so you, I'm sorry, yeah, right. So
If you want to mark the application as 3, and then I have some plans which I can bring to you now, or I can have the witnesses identify them as you prefer.
I'd rather have you just, the witness, just start the presentation and go from there.
Fine. The proposal before you is a proposal for a 3-bedroom house, replacing an existing 5-bedroom house, which is dilapidated, which pre-existed zoning. The existing house was built in the front part of the lot, and it did not satisfy any of the zoning setbacks. The house that we proposed we moved it just far enough south on the lot so that it could satisfy the zoning setbacks, but still leave most of the back part of the lot undeveloped. David Roos is here this evening, and so are basically his architect and his engineer, Sarah Hates of South County Post and Beam, and Seth Lemoyne of Principi Company. And Sarah is my first one.
Karen, can you swear in? Yeah.
Could you raise your right hand for me? Could you state your name? Could you turn on your mic?
Press the.
Sarah Heights,
Thank you. Could you spell your last name for me?
Haitz.
And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth during the course of this hearing?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sarah, what's your occupation?
I'm an architect
And how long, do you work with South County Post and Beam?
for about 4 years.
And would you describe your work history, please?
I became a registered architect in 2016, and I've been practicing in an architecture firm since about 2012.
And was your firm engaged to design by Mr. Russo to design a house on his lot?
Yes, we were.
And did you supervise the design?
Yes.
Would you explain for the board how you and Mr. Russo approached this project?
Yes. Mr. Russa approached our firm, South County Post and Beam, to replace his existing home, which had fallen into disrepair and was not able to be repaired in kind. So the house was to be demolished, and he asked for a new 3-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom house with an attached garage, since he is a year-round resident of the island. He explained his other programmatic requirements to us, expressed that he wanted a house that was efficient and that met all of the updated dimensional regulations and code. And we proceeded from there and produced the design that was submitted today.
And now, with the design that you produced has an attached garage, and if it didn't have the attached garage, we wouldn't be here this evening, would we?
Correct.
So I'd like to show you plans entitled Russo Residence, South County Post and Beam, consisting of sheets of Z10, A11, A12, A30, A32, and A31. Are these the plans that you designed for Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Joe, are those the plans that we have in the file?
Yeah, the plans you have in the file. If you want to mark yours, I'll find them.
Let's mark. So this is applicant's exhibit 3.
I think it's 4. We have the 2
You have 2 advisories. That's,
and the application.
you don't have to mark the application.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
Ready?
Yep.
In designing the residence, did you take into account 306E of the zoning ordinance, which addresses houses which exceed certain thresholds, section 406, which sets out parameters for special use permits for such houses, and section 514, which provide performance standards for such houses?
Yes, we did.
Does the house satisfy all the performance standards of section 514?
Yes.
Please describe the house you designed, its compatibility with the surrounding area, and its consistency with the requirements of the zoning ordinance?
The house is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, with an attached garage, like previously mentioned. It has a full basement, with a walkout. It's a 2-story house, similar in size to a neighboring, residential properties, although on the other side, it's adjacent to the medical center, which is obviously larger in size. So it is compatible with the surrounding area and consistent with the zoning ordinance.
Did you take into account views from Payne Road and from neighboring properties?
Yes.
Does the house significantly alter any of those views?
No, it does not.
Is it appropriate for its site?
Yes.
And you've already addressed this, but do you think it's compatible with the existing buildings in form, placement, and design?
Yes, like you mentioned previously, the house was positioned farther back on the site than the existing house in order to comply with the setbacks. But the back of the house is still in line with the neighbor's house. It doesn't kind of extend past the back of the neighbor's house. So it's in line with the adjacent buildings. And then in relation to the buildings in the surrounding area, like I mentioned, in Lot 1, we have the Block Island School, which is 58,318 gross square feet, and the medical center on Lot 2, which is 6,918 square feet. So those are considerably larger. On Lot 8, there's a smaller ranch house. On Lot 10, there's a larger house, which is 6,628 square feet. That's a single-family home. And then on Lot 11, 3,847 square feet. So this house is smaller in size than most of the surrounding homes.
Are the height, scale, bulk, and proportion of the height you designed, including its roof styles, facade openings, architectural style and detailing, and building materials, visually and dimensionally compatible with the surrounding area?
Yes, it's a Cape-style home with a gable roof with dormers, which is consistent with many other homes in the area.
You stepped out. You want to wait?
Yes, please.
Karen, we're just taking a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking, sorry. Yeah, Karen's on the, behind you on the screen. We're just gonna wait until he comes back.
Will the house have any adverse visual effects on the surrounding area?
No, it will not have a significant
Will
effect.
it have any negative effects on island character?
No.
In your opinion, is it consistent with the purpose of the zoning ordinance, the purpose of the residential B zone, and the purpose of the comprehensive plan?
Yes, the proposal is to replace the existing single-family home with a new single-family home and bring it into conformance with the zoning ordinance.
I have no further questions for Sarah, if the board does.
Good. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
My next witness is Seth Lemoyne of Principe Engineering. Principe, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-E Engineering.
Hi, Seth Lemoyne, Lemoine, Principe Engineering.
Seth, what,
Karen, could you swear him, please?
Could you raise your right hand? Could you state your name for the record again? Sorry.
Seth Lemoyne,
Spell your last name for me.
Lemoine.
And Seth, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth during the course of this hearing?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Seth, what's your occupation?
a civil engineer
And how long have you been a practicing civil engineer in the state of Rhode Island?
since 2008.
Does your work include site design and sewer and water connections?
Yes, it does.
Does it include drainage calculations and the design and installation of storm water drainage systems?
Yes,
Does it also include designing and constructing erosion control systems, soil stabilization systems, and sediment control plans?
yes,
And have you worked with Mr. Russo and his architects to address all these issues on on his lot?
I have.
Did we have two sets of plans from your firm. One is called existing conditions and it's dated October 10th, 2023. The other consists of three sets of proposed condition plans dated 5/28/25. Can you identify these for the record?
Yes, those are correct. Yes,
So existing conditions is applicant's exhibit 4, proposed condition, proposed site plan. 3 pages is applicant's exhibit 5.
Can you please describe the existing site conditions, the proposed site conditions, and the factors that went into your design?
well, the existing conditions, as was mentioned previously, single-family home within zoning setbacks. It's got a serviced by a private well and a septic system. The land slopes generally from the house towards Payne Road, and then from the house towards the east, I guess that would be in an open field down towards the swamp area. The proposed conditions, a new single-family home with the existing one being demolished, the well remaining in place for irrigation only, and then the house to be connected to public water and sewer. The stormwater will be controlled through an underground infiltration system to promote groundwater recharge of the aquifer. And there'll be zero increase in runoff from that, from the proposed site. And no adverse effects to the wetlands down at the lower end of the lot.
Does the house that's been proposed, including the shed that's to be retained, have a total building lot coverage of 2.2%?
Yes,
And does that include a 2.1% lot coverage for the house?
yes,
There's a total lot coverage of the proposal is 5.1%. Is that correct?
that is correct, yes,
And that includes the existing paved driveway.
that does.
And you've already mentioned that the house is going to be connected to the sewer, the municipal sewer, and to municipal water.
Correct.
Can you briefly describe the erosion control plan you've designed?
Well, luckily, the soils there are highly permeable. So we are proposing limited area of disturbance, just on what's needed to complete the work. There will be a soil erosion controls around the perimeter to demarc it, to prevent any potential erosion. Stockpiles of soil will also be have soil erosion controls around the base of them. And the final grading does require some small retaining walls for the walkout basement, but we're minimizing any significant changes in grade. We're keeping everything as close to existing as possible.
And those walls are connected to the walkout basement?
They are connected to the walkout basement.
Yeah. Does this plan conform to the zoning ordinance and the requirements of the Department of Environmental Management?
For stormwater controls and so forth, yes.
Can you describe the soil stabilization and sediment control plan that you've designed?
I just kind of went over that a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll have a construction entrance as well to manage any type of silt control onto the main road, and then soil erosion controls around the perimeter of the limited
And
disturbance.
you've already said that the drainage results in no net runoff, no net increase in runoff.
That is correct.
Will Mr. Russo's house cause a nuisance or serious hazard to adjoining landowners?
Not in my opinion, no.
Does it have adequate and appropriate infrastructure to support the house itself?
Yes, it does.
Will it have any significant negative effects on natural resources?
In my opinion, no.
And will it cause a degradation in quality of the surface or groundwater in the area?
No, actually, it'll promote it.
I have no, fur-
It will promote it.
I have no further questions from Mr. Lemoyne.
Have you guys received a water and sewer allocation already?
I have a water allocation, sewer. We're reviewing some comments right now from the sewer department to get those back in place from Jim Jeremia.
And we would accept a decision contingent upon sewer and water connections.
Well, don't you already have a sewer allotment in the current house?
No, that was on a septic system.
Okay,
So this
septic.
new one's gonna be a small force main connected to a manhole by the medical center.
Okay. I don't have anything. Anyone else? Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
As I say, Mr. Ruth is here. He's not planning to testify, but I want you to know he's here and he's, if you wanted to ask him questions, you could. Otherwise, I'm through.
Karen, do you have anything to add before they close the public hearing?
I don't think so. I think all my questions and concerns were addressed.
Thank you.
Make a motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
All aye.
All right, all in favor? This is my first one doing it. Guys.
You did great.
All right. Thank you. Go, Jen. Thank you.
So Rob Kloster's recused on the next hearing, going to leave. Right, you're leaving, Rob?
Yes.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you, Rob.
Bye, everybody. And then they're just you.
Yeah,
Nah.
So,
We'll find something else.
before we move on, we didn't decide what's gonna happen with that last one.
You wanna,
Wait till it's-
you do it.
You didn't, and
Okay.
he
Let's talk-
left, so now you,
He left because he doesn't want to write it.
well,
No, I'm
We talk about
kidding.
it, we talk about it after.
you don't have a quorum to talk
we don't
about
have
it.
a quorum to talk about. so-
Robbie told
Deliberate.
me, Robbie told me that. He doesn't have a problem with it.
Well, someone could draft a motion for next
Yeah,
month, but you
But it says.
don't
draft
have a
decision.
quorum to talk about that.
you
so.
can't talk about,
I'll draft, I'll work on it this week.
You'll
And I'll
do
bring
that?
it,
Okay.
I'll send it around. How's that? I think
Uh,
I know where everyone's head is.
Okay, so
You guys
Steve
think?
will draft a motion for Russo.
What do you guys think? Any?
Karen, okay?
I can-
Thank you.
Thank you.
okay. Okay, okay. The second hearing of the evening is Mitchell, is it Cider or Sater? Cider, okay. Cider and Lisa Beck, plat 11, lot 87. Fire number 787 Snake Hole Road, an application for a single use permit under Article 3, Section 306E and Article 4, Section 406 for expansion of a single family dwelling and an accessory residential structure. Hi. So I don't know if you noticed, I know this is not like common
did.
ground for, for you, so, typically we enter, the applicant will enter in, exhibits.
I understand.
So I'll go through,
Thank you.
um, as I find them.
So they have a conservation, or they do not have conservation.
Right, so yeah, so this evening, because we don't have the conservation advisory yet, we do have the planning advisory. We can't make a decision, we can't close the public hearing this evening. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through everything,
Yeah.
basically have your hearing and continue it to the next month's meeting where we'll hopefully will then have the Conservation Commission's advisory, making sure that you know, it is fitting with what we're seeing. And then we can discuss and have it, you know, decide on what we're going to do. And then someone will write a decision, but you won't have a decision, unfortunately, until October.
We understand.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure. Do we have to have a conservation? Okay, so, this looks like your,
Karen, could you swear the applicants in if that didn't happen already?
it hasn't.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Could you raise your right hand? And one at a time, could you state your names for the record?
Mitchell Sider.
Lisa Beck.
And do you both swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth during the course of this hearing?
We do.
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first exhibit of the evening. These are, tell me what these are.
Sorry.
Those appear to be photos of our house as it exists today.
Existing, okay, so exhibit one, applicant's exhibit one will be 1, 2, 4, 6 photos of the existing house and the existing shed. Did everybody see those? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, okay. So I'm gonna mark the small plan, but I'm gonna refer to the big plan. Applicants 2 are, site plan, existing site plan, proposed site plan. Floor plans. The site plans are done by Design Outside LLC and the architecture plans are done by Gale Goff Architect. There's floor plans. Roof plan, sorry, this was paper sticky. Elevations.
Can I ask questions about that one now? or-
Yeah, yeah. Well, why don't you explain to us as I'm going through this, what you're planning to do? We know we've had the hearing or the application process,
Yes.
but that was a couple months ago.
You have to speak one at a time because we have a stenographer, so she's transcribing everything you say. Just, thank you.
I've been elected, so I will speak. So our house consists, we think of it as consisting of 2 parts. There's a burger cottage, which is approximately 800 square feet. It was built from a kit in the 1970s. It sits on cinder blocks. The people from whom we bought the house, George and Marion Blake, added an addition to that burger cottage in 1989. And it consists of what is now, we now use as our kitchen and a bedroom above it where we sleep in a basement. And there's a small bath in that upstairs sleeping area. We reconfigured the space in the burger cottage after we bought it. So it now consists of 3 bedrooms and a living dining room.
3 additional bedrooms?
3 bedrooms and a living dining room, yes, that's
Okay.
correct. One of the bedrooms is large enough for a full-size bed, another for 2 twin beds, and the 4th has 4 child-sized bunk beds in it. When we bought the house, our children were 3, 5, 9, and 11. They have spent many years here. They all worked on the island, having their first paid jobs here. They all 4 of them actually worked at, or 3 of them worked at Bethany's in various roles in the kitchen, serving food. What? Yes.
Sorry.
One of them worked at the National as a server. 2 of them worked at the Block Island Club as counselors and instructors, and 2 of them worked at the Block Island Sports Shop. And one, as Lisa mentioned, washed dishes in the beachhead. They're very attached to the island. They are now 23, 25, 29, and 31. Our 31-year-old son and our 29-year-old son are married
and we are hoping that they are on their way to starting families of their own. To sort of cut to the chase, we are out of space. And what we intend to do here with, of course, with the permission of the board, is to create a home that will accommodate our family as it exists now, which is now 6 adults plus a dog, and what we hope will be our growing family. So we propose to move the Burger Cottage to another place on the property and use it as guest space, and then take down the addition that was built in 1989, and on the building site where the house sits currently, build a new house with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 and 4.5 baths. We will also, subject to the board's approval, construct a garage that will be next to the Burger Cottage. And our outside design plan also calls for the addition of a swimming pool.
And I just want to add that we come all year long. So we're here mostly in the summer, but we spent Thanksgiving here. Our kids used to skate on the ponds when they froze. So our house, it is insulated and it has some heat, but it's not that comfortable as a year-round house. So we spend a fair amount of time here, not just in the summer.
Okay, could you just make sure that the pool and garage and everything is shown on that?
Yeah.
On the building.
At the steps so that.
Because I don't.
Have a big,
It's shown on the landscape plan.
but not on the, but yeah, I was hoping they had a big one of it.
Can I just ask you, about the stone walkway and gravel area, that's all pervious?
Is this what you were looking for?
Yes, we spoke
That's
at some
what you're
length
looking
with,
for a
the
big
des-
one?
with- excuse me, with
This is
the
what you're looking for.
landscape.
Sorry, so I was asking about, well, there's an outdoor kitchen and just a lot of stone and gravel, stone walkway. I was asking if it was pervious.
Our understanding from the conversations we've had with our landscape architects is that the porosity, if that's the right word, is going to be more than sufficient, and the surfaces will be permeable within the regulations. I don't know if I've said
No,
that clearly.
They're permeable surfaces. That's all we need to know.
Yes, the surfaces are permeable. Thank you.
Okay.
So, can I ask now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you had submitted previous plans. We haven't entered those into as exhibits, right? The plans from the last time you were here, those don't count.
Right.
But the new plans that you've submitted don't have the same dimensions listed on the plans. So I couldn't tell, like, so if you went to, I don't know, we labeled it exhibit, it's the Gale Goff Architect 7-page document.
You're speaking of the revised plans that were submitted to take into account.
15.
The floor plans?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
That's what you
So
marked.
what I can't see on those plans are dimensions. It does have a scale. It says 1 inch is 1/4 inch is equal to 1 foot. But I can't see. So for instance, one of the earlier version had a 98-foot wall plane.
Right.
So I've seen you change that.
yes.
But I can't see like if it has the 6-foot offset or what the wall planes are in the new plans.
I do think that one of the documents that was submitted by the architect lists
Okay.
the length of the longest wall plane.
Okay,
If that goes to your question,
This-
Mr. McGuire.
yeah, that's kind of my question. I don't.
Yeah, that's a really important.
It's
part.
really
Yeah.
important. Yeah. So this
Definitely
is,
need that.
this doesn't have what I'm looking at from 715, which unless there's another one in here. Again, it shows the scale, but it doesn't show the actual,
But on your amended application, it says 40.
it doesn't show the actual,
In 62, yeah.
measurements.
But on the amended application, it says,
She has dimensions of longest wall plane of 45 feet, longest building
I wanna
plane
s- I'd like
of
to-
62.1 feet. It was the one in the most recent document you sent us, Jen.
but
Yes.
It
I
doesn't-
did see that.
it
But-
doesn't show the 62-foot wall plane, and it doesn't show setbacks of 6 foot.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that we're looking all, because there's a lot of stuff in this, sorry. I would like to see, since we're continuing this to September, if they could take these drawings and actually put, 64 feet or whatever it is on here, because it's for us to assume that
I
that's
understand.
what we're talking about in the application.
And at the moment you are, on, I think the page that's marked, I'm reading correctly, upside down,
Yeah.
8 point.
I would say on all of the.
I think, yeah.
All of the elevations
Okay.
and on the actual, the floor plans too.
Could I ask-
On here, it really will help us to say, like, if this
Of
is,
course.
if this is the jog here,
Yes.
that's offsetting that plane.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question. Were
Sure.
those measurements on the first plans, but
Yes.
then not on the?
But not on,
amended?
correct.
On all the pages?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about
Just
that.
that detail, and if we're continuing anyway, it's not.
So just for reference, this is the first plan,
Yes,
and it had all those
Yeah.
dimensions on it.
yes.
The new ones do not. So that's what.
Thank you.
I couldn't
Thank you
track
very
it.
much.
We'll have the architect correct that.
That'd be good to see.
Yes,
So
this
you're,
is-
you're moving the
Like-
burger
And I don't
to
know
be
if this is the
pool house
62.
essentially,
This-
structure down.
It will be near the pool. We don't think of it.
What will
more
it
as-
be used for?
So, 2 of our children work full-time remotely.
Mhm.
So we are thinking that when everybody is in the house, if they need a space to work in,
Mhm.
or if they have, or if we have cousins visiting at the same time that our children are visiting. That sort of thing.
So your plan is to remove the kitchen from that structure,
There is,
That's being kind of taken down, the
right?
burger.
So the burger will be an accessory. Are you gonna have anyone sleeping, any bedrooms in that burger that you're moving?
yeah, the kitchen is in the part we're taking down.
Okay.
The burger has no kitchen. There will be people sleeping there. I mean, not full time, but if we have a lot of guests, or any guests. 'cause
So it's an accessory residential structure.
Yeah,
Okay.
And the septic system will accommodate that?
I'm sorry. You're,
If those are bedrooms, if people will be sleeping in them, then they'd be considered bedrooms and the septic system has to
I believe,
to
accommodate.
apply,
I-
your
Everything.
septic system, so if you're gonna have 5 bedrooms in the main house, that's what you said? And
Yes.
this is gonna be of another 2 bedrooms, you need a 7-bedroom septic system or 2 and a 5 bedrooms? You have-
right,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that should be,
Okay,
Let's see what they
yeah, I'm
have
just
for
saying what we
for
have.
septic.
You know, don't take this the wrong way, but it's not, it's, if I was you guys, I'd definitely get an attorney to help you out here. You know, get an attorney to help you out here. It just, I think it'll help you guys out a lot going forward, because there's gonna be a lot of questions as we go through, and someone who's been in front of the board before, who's experienced, I think it's gonna increase your chance of success
Thank you.
much, much more. And I don't think if you look at, you don't want to be penny foolish, that's just my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The septic system, which is kind of to the, what I'm guessing is the
Southwest.
southwest
Yes,
of the pool. It's 1,500 gallon. You have a 1,500 gallon tank and 1,000. There's a line going right to that, so I can't tell if it's 1,080, I think it's 1,000 gallons, 1,000 gallon.
Draft is 8 bedrooms.
3 bedroom? That's 4. And 15 is,
So you have a 1,500 gallon tank,
And
but
a-
I think
and 1,000.
are they existing or are these?
No, these are
proposals?
new. The existing is being pumped and removed. According to the site plan.
The old, Now, OTWS says 8 bedrooms, a total of 8 bedrooms.
Okay,
this
so
is-
there's
so you have
two
eight-
tanks.
They have 8 bedroom capacity, so you have
Yeah.
5 and 3, right, you'll have, okay.
Yes.
Okay, it's just that's. To answer Cole's question.
I thought we were taking out one of those bedrooms.
So
But-
can we address the deck now?
Go ahead.
So there are new zoning ordinances.
Yes.
About the deck. I don't know how big that deck is.
That we are aware of the new zoning ordinance. The deck is, the square footage of the deck is beneath the new
The 1200.
zoning ordinance, yes.
And if it's beneath, it doesn't have the same, it doesn't have to have the same wall requirement. I don't know how to describe it, but they're like, it has to, two sides have to be,
Correct. Two sides still have to.
still, even if it's below 1200?
Well, it depends if, just because it's above an existing deck, it doesn't, we probably need to see dimensions just to make sure that
Again,
it,
those dimensions.
yes,
Just
I don't wanna- yeah.
Well, we will have the architect submit the dimensions on the
Okay,
deck.
great, thank
Thank
you.
you.
'Cause it sounds like it's okay, but it does need to have two walls. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, so my question is, one of the, I mean, the deck does not have, the second wall is not fully covering the deck. And I don't know if that zoning, the new zoning ordinance only applies to decks above 1200 or not. I didn't understand it when I read the zoning ordinance myself. It's new and I think everyone's learning about it.
You're talking about.
I'm
the
gonna
roof deck?
check.
The roof deck, but also the side deck.
Yeah, any
The-
second floor.
The big deck on the, it's easy to show a picture here.
Oh, I see it. I was looking for
Here
it.
it is.
It's set into the additions
So it's,
or the,
it's,
I think, can I just interrupt you for 1 second? So this was effective June 3rd, 2025. Let's see when Kate, could you look in the file and see when this was complete?
this was done 7/15.
Okay, I just want to make sure that they fall under the
And this
new
is, this,
section.
Mark, you're talking about this roof deck.
no, I'm talking about this main deck. I didn't know how high that was, the main deck.
I
main
think, does the
porch?
new zoning ordinance only apply to second floor decks?
Second floor.
Okay,
yeah,
so then
yeah.
this is, okay.
But with that
But
rooftop.
it shows the roof deck on here.
Right, and
It does.
does that only have, is that only attached at one wall where the door opens? And then are the other three?
Well, it's if you look at the. It's a. I mean, the roof line isn't attached. If it's sunk into the roof.
Right,
Like a
does that
mid-second
count as
floor.
having two walls?
I would think that's a wall. I mean, it's not like, it's not plopped on top of
Right,
something. It's tucked into,
yeah,
right?
we're more worried about like cantilevered.
Right, I
decks.
think
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
you don't have these gigantic. Ugly. Decks on things. This is what it's tucked in, because the roof line doesn't change.
Right, it's
It's-
just if
it
it's
stays the same.
more than 5 feet above ground level. May not exceed 1,200 square feet. Bordered on a minimum of 2 sides by exterior walls of the residential structure, resulting in the unroofed feature having a maximum of 2 sides with guardrails.
Yes, because both sides of it
Okay.
are,
The other side might be short.
So it looks like both sides, it looks like there are two sides with.
if you look at the A22,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
sided on both, it really is sided on all 4 sides. If you
Okay.
look at it
yeah.
structurally,
Right,
Okay.
you can just see railing only on 2.
gotcha.
It does say that not to exceed 1,200 square feet total per building.
Up second floor deck.
Balconies and decks on the,
That's the only ups, that's the only one I'm,
Up
on the
and
second
deck,
floor.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so the dimension on this entire thing would be good, all of
Yes.
it. But that's,
Love it.
so I don't think that looks close to 1,200 square feet, but. Any other questions?
No.
I just want to look at the, make sure that I'm not missing something on the.
I think the biggest concern is the wall plane and the building plane.
Way,
Yeah.
So
right, which you'll address, and then
maybe the architect should be here. Would you like the architect to be here next month?
It's a good idea.
She
Is,
could,
is it difficult?
I mean, yeah, she just had a knee replacement, so that's why she hasn't been, but I'm sure she could come.
Could she come by Zoom or no?
no. Yeah, I mean, if she could come, that, I mean, it'd make
Sure.
your life
Sure.
a little bit easier, I think. Is there a deck off of where the burger's getting removed, or it looks like there's cross hatching, or is that awning? on the
Wait,
design?
where the burger is going to be?
Or the burger as it opens up to the patio.
There might be a pergola, is that what
Yeah,
you're,
yeah,
I would think,
okay.
yes.
That's what I was wondering. Okay. Right, anybody have any other questions?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'll move to continue this. This is a public hearing. If anybody in the audience has any questions.
Did
Yep.
you wanna, inquire about the planning board advisory where?
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yes.
prohibited.
Why did the planning board put into their advisory that it's not gonna be a short-term rental?
I don't have an answer.
Okay, because that's.
That we
that's
have
neither there nor
yes,
that's
I,
Either.
Yeah.
we have a, right.
So long as the short-term rentals are not permitted.
And that's not, to me, that isn't,
What is that?
that has nothing to do with zoning.
The butter.
You
Yeah.
can,
I think we have a new planner, and so we're working through all of the review.
Gotcha.
It was probably stated to the planning board is what I recall, so.
Karen, should we worry about
It
that?
was, yeah, just to clarify that, that issue came up in the planner's staff report. The planner, you're now getting staff reports from Libra for projects, or the planning board is, in this case, you would get one through the planning board. And that report recommended approval with condition or concern as to short-term rentals. The planning board then adopted the staff report, sent you a positive recommendation with that condition that they lifted out of the staff report. So that's why that's being discussed.
oh,
We don't, that's just a
but that
recommendation,
doesn't,
though.
yeah, but that's not.
Just, nope, it's not binding. It's just an advisory.
Just a recommendation. We don't have to listen to it.
It's up to the zoning board, what you decide to do or
Yeah,
what
no,
you
I
decide to
get
condition.
that. I just
Yep.
don't understand it. That's neither here nor there. You have a septic system, right? Okay, I will make a motion to continue this to the September 24th meeting and,
And
Second, I will not be here on
Okay.
September 24th.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So we need Corey, Susan, Steve, and Kate
Yeah.
for that meeting to continue. Okay, thank you. Mark will not be here, right?
is that,
I'm just gonna look at my phone, make sure.
Oh, so we won't be able to vote on Rusa without you.
Mm.
And I know they're anxious to begin, so, for a decision, we may be able to schedule a special meeting that we could, if you want to send me dates that you are available.
Return on, I could do it early the next week, early the following week. I return on the 26th.
When are you
Okay.
leaving?
I'm sorry,
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving on the 14th, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we will try for the following week, to have a special meeting
But we will have a.
for,
For the,
right,
for the site.
for just
For the-
that.
Just for
decision.
Rusa, just for
Yep.
Rusa decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
two questions. One is the meeting on the 24th of September when you'd like our architect to join us?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And have all those dimensions, because hopefully
Right.
then we'll have the Conservation Commission's advisory and we can get that all done and we can close the public hearing.
Okay, because the Conservation commission isn't a hearing that we would go to.
You've already had that
Okay.
hearing?
No, they
No.
need to, they had planning. Now you have to go to, they have not had conservation until September 9th.
And that's-
September 9th, and then, so you'll go to the September 9th conservation meeting for an advisory. In the meantime, have your architect put the dimensions on the plans, submit them to my office, I'll distribute them. One paper copy and an email copy, and then you'll have this continued public hearing on September 24th.
And can I just, do we need like our architect or our landscape architects for the conservation meeting?
Probably not.
That's up to you.
Oh, I just,
Yeah, that's up to you.
we could have,
Yeah, they'll ask. you
I
the
think
same
that-
question about the permeability of all the surfaces and, that-
To have expert testimony is not a bad thing.
It's not a
Right.
bad thing, and for something with a lot of stonework and everything, it's not a bad idea.
so we want them on the 9th and the 24th?
Yes.
All of them.
Well-
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I don't think you need your landscape
On the
architect. On
24th?
the 24th, the
Okay.
conservation finds that it's, you know,
And, you know,
I think,
That's a
you- I
recommendation.
mean, I just think you really need to, like, we want to make sure you're not exceeding any lot building coverage, any lot coverage. Everything's permeable,
okay.
that
bring it-
you're
bring it-
approving,
Bring everything.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
okay, so that was, you need to vote on that motion.
Okay. I'll
To
give you
continue.
a motion to continue the hearing to the 24th of September.
Second.
Any discussions?
All right, and
All in favor?
And I.
Thank you.
thank you.
These guys are that old one. We just have. You're
Maybe
right.
write a line through them, or just so that we know how it's.
Thank you all. Bye.
Take care.
Oh, is it possible to get a transcript?
Of today's meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to
I-
purchase it, no?
You have to purchase it,
Yeah.
so, or you can watch the Zoom, or you can purchase a transcript, it does take a little, you know, it
Yes.
might not be for a few weeks. If you would like that, you can. You can like it, and
Thank
you
you.
can find out what the fee is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Watching the Zoom is the easiest way. Might not be
It's
very
really
exciting.
Thanks. Okay, we have minutes?
Yes, we have minutes, and guess what, I read them.
I did too, and then I realized I wasn't at the meeting.
I didn't read it, I thought you did. Am I supposed to say that?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
Meeting closed?
meeting, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all.
Thank you, Karen.
Bye, everybody.
I hope that money